When Jesus had called the 12 together, he gave them power and authority to drive out all demons and to cure diseases. Now, what is dominion? Dominion is the power and authority to govern and control. In this case, Jesus gave them dominion over, it says, all demons. There's not one particular demon's too strong. All demons, and to cure diseases. Then if you look at Matthew chapter 10, this is the same commission. Here in Matthew 10 verse 1, he called his 12 disciples to him and gave them authority to drive out evil spirits and to heal every disease and sickness. The difference between the narrative is Luke puts all demons, and Matthew puts all sicknesses. Put it together, guess what we have authority over? We have authority and power over all demons and over all sickness. Every sickness. There's not a sickness that is incurable. God's given authority to us. Now somebody might say to me, no, Bishop, you're saying he gave authority to us. Well, that's not true. He gave authority to the 12 disciples. And I've heard that argument before, that the 12 disciples have been given a unique authority that was not transferred to anyone else. But that's not true. If you read the story of Luke, Luke says that there were 70 elders that were given the power to heal and cast out demons too. So Jesus broadened from the 12 to 70 more. And then in the last Great Commission, you understand there are two commissions recorded in the Gospels. The first is what I call the pre-cross commission. This is when Jesus was in his earthly ministry. In this, we read it, Matthew 10, Luke 9. This is the first commission. This is before he died on the cross. But in the first commission and in the very last commission, there are similarities to it. All right? In this commission, yes, he gave it to the 12. Later on, he gives it to 70. But in Mark chapter 16, he broadens this powers to all believers. He says, he that believes and is baptized shall be saved. And in my name, preach the gospel, and whoever in my name believes and casts out demons, those demons will leave. Jesus is telling us that believers have the power. Any believers here today? Are you a believer? You may not be part of the 12, you may not be part of the 70, but you're a believer. So we find that he expanded the Great Commission in the last one, where he expanded it to all believers are to cast out demons and to lay hands on the sick, and the sick would be healed. So we find that's the common denominator. Now, just recently, I was turning on the TV, and I decided to watch probably the most famous, popular Protestant who is an anti-charismatic. He doesn't believe in healing or casting out demons. You say, why do you turn on someone like that? I just like to listen to opponents. You know, that's the only way you learn sometimes. You got to listen to the arguments of the opponents to find out how to answer it and more streamline your theology, right? So, you know, and what got my attention is this minister began to use the first Great Commission, that Jesus gave them power and authority to drive out demons and to heal every diseases. And I'm thinking, oh man, this is exciting. This anti-charismatic's reading a charismatic passage. How's he going to understand it? Now here's what he said. He said, now everything in this commission is applicable to us today except the first part. Oh man. Got me so mad. I thought, when did God ever hire him to be the heavenly editor to edit the Great Commission to fit his theology? Now this minister said, now everything after the healing and casting out demons is good, but not that part. See, there is nothing in the scriptures that tell us that God has withdrawn his power for us to heal and cast out demons. And here's one of the things I wanted to say to the television minister. I wanted to say, well, what about casting out demons? Because He believes demons exist. Every Protestant believes demons exist. What are you going to do with that? If you can't heal the sick, then you can't cast out demons. That means demons have more power over us. No, the truth is, that power is universal. It has always existed from the time that the original apostles had it, in the next century, and the centuries after that. That's what it means to say, I believe in one holy, apostolic, Catholic, that's the word Latin, meaning universal church. So this power to cast out demons and to heal the sick is still for us today. So now listen, you have the power to cast out demons and the power to heal every disease.